maintenance today on the Daily Turbo Tiburon, and e-brake cables is up on the list today for this car. We want to get this car to the track soon. We're going to do it with stock suspension, stock tire. So that's the goal. We need something to preload the suspension, and these were wore out, no good. So got a hold of my friend in Korea, of course, dealer that I have over there, and we got some on the way. Here's your left side part number. Here's your right side part number. Now we're gonna get these damn things installed. They're pretty self-explanatory. They got 3 bolts, and well, I'll kind of show you a little bit after we put them together here. We're kind of fighting the rain today, guys. It's coming quick and it's on and off all day. We've got the good old Walmart canopy here keeping us dry. So hey, whatever works. Sometimes you do stuff outside. But anyway, we got those and we're going to install them. We're going to get to doing that now. Well, poured down rain for about 2 hours on us, so we are now over at this point with the cables in the car. I need to get these cleaned up. A little bit of rust in here. Everything gets underneath these consoles. Clean it up a little bit here today. But as you can see, we have an issue. This goes down in this, and this tightens up here through that piece of like all thread. And as you can see, it's not long enough. And these are OEM cables, as I showed you. So that's kind of puzzling. But there's a couple ways we can do this. One would be add a quick link. Now that's going to give us, as you can see, that much room of adjustability, which we have about that much threads, about right to there, about where it's at. So it's going to bottom out, but it should definitely work. And I'll show you what I'm talking about just in a few seconds by using a simple quick link. And these are rated for 660 pounds, I think. Where are we at here? It says here. That won't focus. It's 660 pounds. So you're not going to break that. It's overkill. I guarantee you're not going to dangle 660 pounds off of this. But it's a decent metal too. So what you got to do now would be pull your cotter pin out of it. Then there's going to be a little plastic washer. That'll get you to right there. And you just simply, oh, sorry guys. Should have done this when the wife was still home, but damn rain. She had to go to work. Okay. So that's that. And you can see that goes like that. So our idea would be to do something like that. And I'll show you what I'm talking about because I'm not going to be able to do it on camera. Let's see if it works. Okay, everybody. This is what we did. We took the quick link. We put it, the tightening part on the bottom. That left us to be able to go right in there, the 660 pound one. And it was able to go right in there, and we can still put our plastic shim on there and a cotter pin. But actually, I think I might put a metal shim on there, but a plastic is probably there just to keep from metal to metal action from going on possibly. But what we want to do here also is take it back apart if we decide to go this route and grease everything, so the metal on metal contact has a little bit of grease to keep it from, you know, wanting to wear into it. It eventually would wear into it. It'd take a long time. It's an e-brake. It's not your actual braking mechanism that you use. But as you can see, that's clear to the top, and it, well, let's see it pull straight like it should. Then, so that's good, and releases. Both of them are released, and that would work. Easily would work. I don't see any problem with that at all. And I also was at the store when I went and got a couple of these, because I needed a few of these anyway. I like using them to lift engines with, and yeah, they're just great to have. Fix chains, everything. But anyway, so I went and grabbed a couple of these quick links, and I found something else that I think would work just as well. Now it's a hook, so you would just, in theory, it should go right in. It should fit in there. Should. As you can see, it's got adjustability clear back to here and clear out to here. So it's a little bit, it's long, but it's not as long as this setup. And this setup's a bit long because we got it almost the whole way tightened. You can see how much threads. It's got a little bit more it could go. You could still, you can see I'm still able to tighten it. And that would be a little too tight. You want to back it off to where there's some slack. So that's where you'd want it. So there's adjustability out. You're not going to need any more in. So we got all the in we need. But with this one, it should fit if it's up in here versus where this was too short, remember, just by a little bit, and we gain a little bit, a lot less than what this right here works. Now this might be a lot more durable because we went and got this at Tractor Supply, you know, China, but there's the part number to it, and then that's what it is right there. 1/4 inch by 6 inch. That's all your everything, and it's 80 pounds. And I think 80 pounds is more than enough. Like, this doesn't take, let's do with a pinky. You know, that didn't take 80 pounds worth of pressure with that pinky to get that to go up. So I think we'd be good. I think you'd probably keep this downwards instead of upwards, I would think, or maybe probably downwards. And that should be able to go in there and fit in there. We'll see which one we like better, because I think that's going to work, guys. Now they're the same thickness. Now this is a finer thread, this is a coarser thread. If I remember, coarser is actually less tensile strength than finer, if I remember right. So just like everything on a Hyundai, guaranteed this is 1.25 thread pitch. This is standard, so I don't know what thread pitch this stuff is. I know metric. That's crazy. I'm an American and I know metric better than I do standard system. Crazy. But anyway, that's it right there. Got it as tight as it, not really tight. You want it to have slop, so it goes back. You want it to be able to go back. So it's able to do that. And one click on it, you can see it starting to pull at one click. And then by the time it gets to the top where it's pulling tight the whole way, it's good to go now. There's some tension there, as you can hear. So I don't know how long that would last versus this, that I don't think, you do have the spring here. I forgot to mention that. With this spring, we weren't able to get enough tightness with the spring on. It wouldn't allow us to get enough. It wouldn't allow us to come the whole way down here and get all the, because we almost have to come the whole way to almost the last couple threads to get the right tension with this, which is fine because then you can go backwards. And then this has actually got threads, as you guys can see, almost clear to the top. So there's a lot of thread on that versus this one where we just got a bolt. But it sets back in there perfectly on this little bushing. So it sits in there perfect, and as you can see, it seems to be fine. Really what we're trying to do is go to the track in this thing, and we need an e-brake cable. So all we're really trying to do is something like this, you know. We're at the staging thing, we pull up on it, and then we let down, and we're going, you know. That's all we're really doing. And obviously it's nice to have a good parking cable for when you're actually parking. I gotta clean this thing up. One thing about having a dog, and my dog used to ride around with me for a while, Theo. I actually got him, it's kind of hard to get it on here, it glares. Got him tattooed. I might put a picture in here right now and show you it. He went everywhere with me in this car, and he went everywhere with me for the last 3 years. He was almost 14. If you guys remember Miller, the OG guys, it was his son. And he just passed away there back in April. We went everywhere together in this thing, everywhere. So it's a lot of his hair still left. You know, it was in this console. So I gotta get it cleaned up. He's still lingering. That's one thing about having a dog, boy. They stay around even from when they're not around any longer. It sucks to see them go, though. They're your best friends while they're here. But I hope this works. I mean, honestly, guys, I like this better than this because we got some, we got joints in this, which is fine. I mean, we got it straight and just more pivot points, where this is just like the OEM. Now it could bend that back out, which it may be already doing that. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but it might be. But I don't think. It seems like it's good to go in there. You can see the hook on the other side of this. It's a good bit on the other side of this pin here. Carter pin right back in there. Try have some new ones down there. I might put those in there. I'm not sure. I think we're going to stay with this. And we'll take this with us. Keep this along with us. And if we break it, we'll put this setup in there, and then we know we won't break this. Let's get ready to go to the track soon. Track prep, basically, I guess. This is like track prep, I guess. Somewhat. I don't know. We need coilovers and an LSD. Anybody got a used LSD or new in the box that they want to get rid of, you know, not retail? And same thing with coilovers. You got anything, let me know. I'm interested. I like to get this thing running 11.5s. Be a nice 11.5 index car in a daily. Thanks for watching.